Biar aku tengok. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very pleasant morning to all the Form 4. Alright, so for today's class, it's going to be okay. And as I mentioned that day, we are going to go for only revision right now. I'm not going to teach anymore, but anyhow, I'm going to revise with few things that you might need to use for today's lesson. Okay, so I'm going to share with you the screen. Okay, this is your task for today. Okay, this is your task for today, and let me just zoom it in for you. Okay, so as you can see on your screen, this is your task. Okay, revision speaking, learning standard 2.1.1. It's for unit 1. Okay, so you will need to respond to these questions, and this is actually following the SPM format. But for only for the individual parts. Okay, so individual parts and speaking punya format. Okay, so in the speaking test for the individual parts, that is part 2. Okay, you will need to respond to one questions, and then you will be given 4 bullets like the one in on your screen. Okay, you will need to respond to all the 4 questions provided by speaking individually. Okay, so if you look at the questions, okay, it's about goal. So if any of you doesn't know what is goal, goal means objective. Objective also means aim. Objective matlamat. Okay, so it's your matlamat that you need to achieve. What is your matlamat? Okay, so what is that goal? Okay, so what is your matlamat? What is your objective? Okay, why is it important? In case anyone doesn't know what is important, importance mean penting. Okay, why is it important to you? Okay, what should you do to achieve that goal? So what you have to do? Do you need to work hard, or what kind of things you have to do you have to read books? Okay, so think of it, and what would happen if you do not set any goal to achieve in life. Okay, so here is a bit of a template for you on how to answer these questions. So since this is something online, uh, you will need to introduce yourself first lah in your video. Okay, so because after this I need you to record your video responding to these questions. So first of all, please state your name first. So for example, if it is Umi, then Umi, you can start off by saying your name lah. Hi, my name is Umi and I am from Forbidara, for example. So then after that, you have to state your topic, and the topic is right there in the question. So just use the topic. Let's say the topic here, you can see it in the bolded ni, the bolded words ni. Okay, these are your topic. So you can say today I want to talk about, okay, to talk about this here. And then after that, firstly, I will explain. Okay, here, firstly, I will explain. You go to the questions and then you see the first bullets. Okay, you tengok titik yang pertama ni. Kau tak tahu bullet tu apa ni, titik. Okay, kalau titik yang pertama ni, what is that goal? Dan bagi pelajar yang lemah, awak boleh terus je ambil. Firstly, I will explain what is that goal. Okay, so what is the goal? So for example, it is to get English A. Okay, for example. But if you don't want to use that one, you can use other goals that you have in life lah. For example, you want to buy a big house one day. So maybe, so you can say, firstly, I will explain what is that goal. It is to buy a very big house. Okay, then after that, add one more sentence, okay, using place, time, or definition. So here, for example, you want to say just now it is to buy a very big house. So you can also explain your points by stating where you're going to buy the house or when you are going to buy the house. So repeat the same sentence, ulang balik ayat yang sama. So for example, just now I ulang balik. Firstly, I will explain what is that goal. It is to buy a very big house. Okay, the big house is at Johor Bahru, for example. So you can also add one more sentence using time. Okay, I will buy the house when I am uh, 30 years old, for example, something like that. So you are explaining your sentence, your points using the bullet which is the question itself. And then after that, you add one more or two more sentences, okay, using place and also time. Okay, if you are good, then you can also put some definitions. So for example, you want to define first what is goal. So you can actually define what is goal. Next, after that, you can go on explaining or answering your second questions here. Okay, why is that goal important to you? Then you can put next, I want to share about why is that goal important to me. So you tu itu kepada me lah. Okay, to me. Okay, okay, so you tell you go on and explaining or answering the questions, and then you can also add one more sentence, okay, based on your personal experience. Okay, personal experience tu apa? Kalau ada yang tak tahu, personal experience maksudnya pengalaman awak sendiri atau pengalaman peribadi awak. Kan sebelum ni awak pernah nampak ada orang lain yang buy a very big house. For example, you saw your brother who is a very successful person, and has bought one big house. So you want to say that I share your personal experience. So based on my experience, I think a very big house is very good because I can do many things inside my house. So you're actually putting your personal experience in your response. Okay, next. Okay, the next response you can start off with regarding, and then after that go on to the questions again, and then answer the questions. Go on and on and on and on. Okay, so there are lines over here that you can use to write down your answer. And then after that, after you write down your answers, you can record yourself, and the recording should be up in the Telegram group that I have made before, if you still remember the submission group. Okay, all right, so next, after that, your second task for today is I want you to go to the Our Wakelet, how to say this? Okay, go to our Wakelet form 4. Okay, you know that. Okay, and this is the same link as before. I want you to share just a simple one. I want you to share one motivation poster. So you just go Google one motivation poster, okay, that you think nice, and then you can share that poster in our Wakelet groups, our Wakelet apps, and then share what is your goal just now with all of us there, so that we can actually see each other's goals, objectives for themselves. Okay, and then we can actually respond to each other. Okay, I guess that's all that I want to explain. Please submit your work paling lambat hari Khamis. Okay, paling lambat hari Khamis, that is Thursday. Okay, I think that's all for today. I'll see you in the next class. Okay, bye-bye. Hmm? Ya, tapi diorang ni